Here's the coffee, Gonzalo.
Is it hot?
Boiling. Here, you must be tired from your trip to Baguio.
Not at all, Nita.
2 whole weeks. Long enough for me. I was lonely.
Where are you?
Of course, Gonzalo. I forgot to tell you. I dismissed the maid this morning. I couldn't stand here in Solon's way. Her.
Cora, insolent? I never noticed it. She was quite efficient, it seemed to me, and we've had her for a good many years.
No, Gonzalo. Remember, we got here when we were married, and we have been married only 7 months. Do you know that the price of canned goods have gone up? And it took me a long time before I could find the right pair of shoes to go with this dress. Luckily, I found what I want at Rastan's. By the way, Metro came this morning and brought me the towels. You aren't listening, Gonzalo.
Who did you say came?
Metro. I had her initial the new towels. They turned out to be perfectly charming. Your initials are in blue.
You said somebody came this afternoon?
Yes, Metro. The woman who does this embroidery.
Ah yes, sorry Nita, who else?
No one else, Gonzalo.
Nita,
Yes?
how come?
What do you mean?
What are you all dressed up for?
Like it?
Exquisite.
I'm glad it's to your taste. I'm merely trying it on for the big day tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
You haven't forgotten. Gonzalo.
Frankly, it escaped my memory.
Our wedding. Sort of anniversary.
Our first anniversary?
No, Gonzalo. We've been married only 7 months. We decided during our honeymoon, remember? To celebrate our anniversary every month of our marriage.
Ah, this beautiful forgetful memory of mine.
Yes, I know it have been getting worse lately. 2 weeks ago, before you went up to Baguio, we decided to go out and celebrate at the Jai Alai. That's where we met for the first time a year ago.
Or like it definitely.
Well, I am flattered. Husbands are so hard to please these days.
Where did we celebrate last month?
We went to Hilton.
And the month before that?
May I refresh your failing memory? The month before last we had Super at Bon Vivant. And the previous month we went to La Parilla and afterwards to Manila Hotel for dancing.
The first month?
We went to the Parchiteria on Carvajal Street.
Couldn't we go tomorrow to another panciteria and just have siopaw and arroz caldo?
Oh no, Gonzalo. I want to show off my beautiful dress.
As you wish, Nita. Know something?
What?
You look as beautiful and as young as the night we met.
But Gonzalo, do you expect me to turn into an old hag so soon?
I must buy you a present then. What would you like?
How much can you afford?
The sky the limit.
In business that good.
I closed a big deal in Baguio.
I saw a diamond bracelet at Estrella del Sur that simply took my breath away.
How much?
A bargain particularly.
How much for a bargain?
10,000. That's too much, I know. I was only kidding, but you did say the sky the limit, so...
You heard right, Nita, buy it.
Oh, Gonzalo, thanks. I'm a lucky woman to have such a wonderful husband.
Nita, did a man come this afternoon?
A man? Why? No.
I mean, I sent a man to fix the TV set.
No. Nobody came, aside from Metro. But there's nothing wrong with our TV, Gonzalo. I was watching my favorite program half an hour ago.
I'm sorry. An agent was selling me a new TV set this morning. and I thought I had bought it. Oh, what I'm saying? This splendid memory of mine, Nita.
And you're the discreet age of 27.
The coffee is still warm?
It is. What's that, Gonzalo?
Cyanide.
Cyanide?
Potassium cyanide.
It is dangerous.
It should be. People are known to commit murder or suicide with it.
It is that fatal.
Those are the rumors.
Why do you carry it around with you?
Oh, just a joke.
Gonzalo, carrying around isn't a carrying poison around isn't a joke.
Well, it isn't the kind of joke the average person would indulge in. But Nita, don't bother your pretty little head about it. Cyanide is sold in drugstore, and you wouldn't order closing the drugstore because of it, would you?
Why? In heaven's name, do you have that poison with you?
It isn't just ordinary poison. It's an unusual one. I use it in my business. Cyanide is a necessary ingredient in the plating process. We couldn't do without it.
I understand now, Gonzalo, but I still think you should throw it away. Gonzalo,
Well, you stop worrying. You can throw it away later.
but the cup,
You can throw away the cup and the cyanide together.
but the cup is from my favorite coffee set. Adrian gave it to us.
He did.
It was his wedding present. Oh, Gonzalo, your memory.
I can always buy you another.
You won't find another only like it, even if you look all over town.
One set is as good as another.
No, it isn't, Gonzalo. The sentimental value.
People attach too much importance to sentimental value. One should attach himself to nothing and to nobody.
How can you say that, Gonzalo? Attach oneself to nothing and to nobody. Don't I mean anything to you? And Adrian, your best friend. You've always been so attached to him.
Sorry, Nita. Business worries and all that sort of thing. You know how deeply attached I am to you
Into Adrian.
and to Adrian.
The doctor told me time and time again to take good care of your hyperthyroid. You refuse to take Logol. He also told you to avoid any emotion strain.
I know, Nita, I know. All this irritability and my high-strung condition.
You should have taken a good rest in Baguio instead of rushing about with your business.
I did try to rest up there, but something unexpected came up. I got through my business sooner than I expected.
Something unexpected? Something serious?
No, nothing important really. By the way, has Adrian been around?
Not since you left 2 weeks ago.
Does he know I am back?
How could he? You arrived only a few hours ago.
Nita, please bring me some whiskey, please. You know what your cousin Chita once said at the party? She said that the Filipinos who have bars in their homes are cheap imitators of Hollywood and American ways. And guess what else she said?
What?
She said drinking in one's home is a sign of decadence.
Can you imagine her insolence?
Perhaps she's right, Nita. Perhaps we're becoming decadent. Hello, Adrian. We talk about the devil, Nita, and I was just talking about you. Oh, arrived a few hours ago. Where? Where are you now? In drugstore across the street? Well, drop over when? Right now. No, Nita, and I are still awake. I give you exactly 1 minute.
What did he want?
Nothing. He said he was calling from the drugstore. How did he know I was back?
He probably heard about it.
Naturally.
I'll get this whiskey.
Adrian is here. When did you get back? Didn't you know I was back? Why? Yes, I miss you, Gonzalo. Hello, Nita, stepping out.
Oh, this? No, just trying it on.
Whiskey, Adrian? You know I will never touch it.
How about some coffee?
I don't mind. Where have you been hiding yourself? I've been very busy lately. You and your restless nature. You have to pass the bar exam. Why didn't you get settled once and for all? I will go, Gonzalo. I will. What did you call me up for now, Adrian? My cigarette case, the plating finished? It was ready before I left for Baguio. I have it here with me. You hardly recognize it. It looks like new. This was a present from you. Our college graduation, remember? Yes, I remember. The sales lady told me it was gold, but it turned out to be only gold plate. You're looking fine, Gonzalo. Frankly, I lost a few pounds. By the way, Adrian, where were you this afternoon? Yes, Gonzalo. At what time? I came about 2, but the maid told me Nita was asleep, so I left. I thought perhaps you had already arrived from Baguio. Didn't the maid tell you? Ouch, boiling.
Gonzalo like it that way.
I'll wait till it cools for a little. As you wish.
You know what your friend Gonzalo said a while ago?
Not unless you tell me.
He said, and I quote, "One should attach himself to nothing and to nobody."
Did you really, Gonzalo? I don't remember.
Imagine Gonzalo talking like that when he talked so much about you before we got married. In fact, once or twice we had a quarrel because he insisted on repeating, Adrian said that, and Adrian said this, and Adrian said that, and Adrian and I did this. How old were you when you become friends?
I was about 10 then. Adrian and I went to grade school together.
You managed to classmate all the time.
We managed.
But aren't you older?
By that year's 1 and 7th grade, the teacher insisted on putting us in separate sections. The teacher thought I was smarter and should be in section A, but Adrian went to the principal office and pleaded. I won. We both stay in the same section.
Section A?
No, section C. Adrian looked so boyish then. He was considered the best looking in school, that I used to diss him by calling him babyface.
He still retains much of that baby-like expression, doesn't he?
Adrian had a characteristic then. Yeah, what was that? Mind you, I'm not saying you still have a side. It wasn't anything usual.
A characteristic?
Adrian was seldom satisfied with what he had once in high school.
I see your memory is still good, Gonzalo.
Yes, strange how oftentimes our memory vividly relives incidents hidden in our past. Go ahead, you were saying. Well, my mother gave me on my birthday a line inside sweet. Adrian liked it too so much. He insisted on borrowing it every Sunday. He had others sweets, but he fell in love with this particular one.
What happened?
I finally gave it to him. I don't recall that incident. And on another occasion, Nita guessed what I found this afternoon while looking over some papers. Some pictures of our wedding. Not becoming sentimental at so early a stage of our marriage. Are you, Nita?
I know, but Adrian was best man, and he looked so funny in one of the pictures. He was staring at me, while you, Gonzalo, were looking somewhere else.
Let me see it. I haven't seen any of the wedding pictures.
I'll get them.
Gonzalo, I'm glad you're back. What's wrong? I'm in trouble again. Financial? How much? It is the time? Quite a sum. 1,000? 2.5. Poker? Races and joy alike. You haven't changed, Adrian. No woman trouble? Thanks. You know I've never had that much use for women. It's about time we started looking for someone to settle down with. If I find the right girl and your idea of the right woman, you know what my idea for the right girl. I still remember it. She must be serious and intelligent. She must be a virgin, and can you find a woman like that nowadays? There aren't many, I admit, but if you look hard enough.
Here is it.
Gonzalo looked scared or something. I was the last word in ritual. Till death do us part were still ringing in my ears, and the doctor had just told me I might live up and 70.
Look who's talking. I hope to live up to 80 myself.
You know, Adrian was always an idealist. That's why he hasn't married yet. He's 24, 25.
I like cold-blooded closeness with which men reveal their age.
I remember during our college day, Adrian fell in love once. When he found out the girl had a regular boyfriend, he gave her up.
But if the girl was engaged,
She wasn't, and even if she were, that doesn't stop most men from going after her.
men's tremendous conscience, quotient, and you still have those ideals, Adrian.
Adrian will never change.
Don't rush him. He'll give up those ideals yet.
Why?
Well, people sometimes alter their ideals as they grow older, don't they?
You're right. People should hold on their original ideals too long. What a drink, Adrian. But I don't drink.
Just try once, Adrian.
Alright. Have you read this afternoon paper? Haven't had time. There's an interesting item on the front page
What about?
about a murder last night.
I shudder at the mere sounds of word murder.
You never tell. Nita, someday you or I might be a witness to one.
Oh, not me.
Suppose we're walking along the escolta and somebody sticks a knife into or shoots somebody. Shall we close your eyes and pretend we didn't see it?
That would be different. But I know I'll be careful not to be around when a crime takes place.
What was last night's case? You know Mr. and Mrs. Tito Viterbo, the prominent attorney, isn't he?
Not the Viterbo married to Malarvilla.
You know her?
Very well. Mila and I were classmates in the same convent school, the Ananshita.
A very religious woman, according to the paper. She never missed going to Quiapo Church every Friday afternoon. You know the Nazarene?
She was the most religious girl in our class.
The papers say she used to meet her lover in Quiapo Church.
Did anything happen to Mila?
It seemed Tito Viterbo's best friend was having an affair with Tito's wife.
I can't believe it of Mila.
Mr. Viterbo killed his friend? No, he killed his wife.
Poor Mila.
Unfortunate husband. Unfortunately, my eye stupid rather. But why?
Gonzalo, how can you be so callous? After all, he had the right to kill her.
Because she was unfaithful to him? Decades ago, that might have been justified, but in an enlightened age like ours, killing a faithless wife or her lover speak none too highly of the husband's sense of proportion. What an idea, Gonzalo! To kill the wife because she is unfaithful is for the husband to admit that he lost her. And if you lost something or somebody, don't you think that it's most probably through your own carelessness? The sense of possession is strong in every love. Granted, in another generation when material things were few and expensive, one could understand the fierce desire to possess and hold on to something.
Gonzalo, you can't confuse love with the material.
I am not confusing them. True love isn't a material thing. It's intangible, spiritual, capable of touching the stars, reaching the infinite, embracing God.
Poetry, Gonzalo.
No need of truth. But not all marriages are born of love. Oh, what then? Of passion. And if it is passion in your marriage, to lose this object of your passion should not necessarily be tragic. What you have had Mr. Viterbo do then? Forgiven his wife. But Mr. Viterbo's wife was guilty of breaking the fourth commandment.
The sixth, Gonzalo.
Right, thou shalt not commit adultery. But I know the ninth, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor wife.
Splendid. Your memory is improving.
There's one word that has disappeared from the vocabulary of the moderns.
What word?
The word adultery. The moderns have such a revolting dread of ugly, repulsive, old-fashioned word that they have substitute for it. So and so is having an affair with or is in love in somebody else, and similar charming, harmless, fearless. But the word adultery itself they avoid and abhor. To the moderns, adultery doesn't exist anymore.
Your narrow view surprised me, Gonzalo.
Levity aside, if I had my way, I have a name for Mr. Viterbo's wife and her lover, and that's it is. I call them a couple of rats. That's interesting. Adrian, why in heaven names? Adultery is punishable by law. Don't you know? If I may be permitted to stretch the point further, I'd prefer to call the three of them rats
Why include the poor husband?
for breaking the fifth commandment, thou shalt not kill. Another Adrian? If you don't mind, I like some coffee.
Oh, I forgot to bring a new cup.
Don't bother, here's one.
But you used the cup before.
I don't mind.
Gonzalo, that cup.
I don't believe in germs, Nita.
It isn't that.
Adrian is right, Nita. One cup is good. Is she ill? If you call expecting a baby?
No.
Well, congratulations. It's too early to tell. She'll be alright. Women insist in deluding themselves that they can be equal for men. When they are pregnant, they wake up from their trance. How stupid of me. Go inside and wipe it off.
I'll get you a clean towel.
Adrian knows his way around. His look is like a one of the family. There's a clean towel in bathroom.
What are you trying to do?
What are you talking about?
The cup, Gonzalo, the cup. Throw it away. Throw it away.
Shut up, you bitch.
Don't do it. Don't.
So no one came this afternoon? Adrian admitted he did.
No.
But he made one slight mistake. He said he had told the maid he had come, but he doesn't know you dismissed her this morning.
No.
That's why you dismissed Cora. She knew and you were afraid she was going to talk. Adrian has been coming her every afternoon for the last 2 weeks. I had my suspicions. That's why I went up to Baguio.
Suspicious.
I could have come back in a day or two, but I wanted to give you and Adrian that satisfaction of a last romantic evil fling.
Gonzalo. Gonzalo.
Both of you pretending, deceiving, lying behind my back.
True. And I'm so ashamed.
Ashamed? You know the meaning of the word?
I don't know why I did it. I don't know.
Now you know, and it's too late.
What are you going to do?
Destroy him.
Adria?
Your quiet physique, beloved.
Let Adrian go.
Because my love for him is deeper, him I must destroy.
But not this way. Not this Carlos way. Give him an even chance.
For a rat like him?
If you must destroy me then. Spare Adrian.
He means that much to you, my dear?
No, not now. Not anymore. But there must be some pity left in you.
There's a tiny bit, but my pity isn't for Adrian. I'm reserving it for you.
Destroy me then. I'm just guilty.
No, Nita, I cannot destroy you. I let you live, but I let you breathe it and sleep every second of your cursed life with that ugly word adulteries in your heart.
I'd rather die. I'd rather be destroyed.
You must live, my dearest Nita. Dying is so easy. And why die when there's so much ahead of you.
There's nothing ahead for me now.
Your feelings are a matter of indifference to me. Soon you're going to witness a crime. You're going to see your beloved and my beloved friend Adrian die in death of a rat.
I won't stand it. I won't. I won't. I can't.
You're going to stay here and not utter a single word or make the least gesture. Even though you aren't a very intelligent woman, I think you understand my word. Come, my dear, allow me to take you this chair. You need a rest. Everything alright, Adrian? It was nothing I won't show. Take your coffee. Sorry, I must be getting along. Take your coffee first. Alright, she feeling worse? Nothing serious. She should go in and rest, don't you think? She will presently. This coffee is still hot. Still warm? Just right.
Oh, Adrian, I'm sure it's cold now.
Don't bother, Nita. Stop being so fussy.
Are you sure, Adrian?
Sure. Poor Nita, sometimes, Adrian, I think you're better off as a bachelor. Well, a while ago you were advising me to get married. You should, Adrian, you should. I'm not prepared to settle down yet. Aren't you afraid to die a bachelor? I expect to live a little longer, Gonzalo. A little longer is right. My head. What's wrong? Don't know. Why my head never felt like this. Sit down. You feel better. My throat can't breathe. An aspirin will do you good. The coffee, could it be? No, I don't think so. Probably the effect of this whiskey, Adrian. Yes, first time you know. By the way, will the 2,000 and a half of be enough? I could lend you more. Thanks, Gonzalo. Always the wonderful friend. Friendship is unto this grave and beyond it. Yes, even beyond it. I sometimes wonder what I would do or where I would be without you, Gonzalo. Oh, shut up, babyface. You haven't called me babyface since our high school days? Lie down. You're just tired. The light must be bothering you. Just rest, Adrian. No, I must tell you something. Not now, tomorrow. Now, very important, very. I attach myself to nothing and to nobody.
Adrian.
Hello, police department. If you care to come to 60 Banabay Street, Forbes Park, you find 3 rats. Yes, that what I've just said, 3 rats.